When I started welding, it was like right away big love. I loved the big torches, the flames. At first I was scared to hell, but after I got used to that and I wasn't afraid of the sparks anymore, it's so fast. And you can create something really strong, fast, and I don't mind to get dirty. That gritty work, that smell of the molten metal and the sparks flying is just, you become immediately a happy person when you get in there.
We want an art project to represent the 50th anniversary and PCC's involvement with the community.
The Unity project was funded with the 1% for art required to be taken from bond monies that are used to build buildings, basically. The purpose of the project is to, first of all, involve people today, recognize the past, and set something up that can speak to and be appreciated in the future as well.
PCC put the call out, and it was specifically asking for 4 pieces to celebrate the 50th anniversary. And then the pieces would be shown together, and afterwards each piece would go to one of the campuses as for a permanent placement. We bounced off ideas, and that was just really wonderful. I wasn't confronted with city engineers who just have their view of where it's placed and how are we going to mount it, but it was this real dialogue with the instructors as well, and I feel really good about that. It was wonderful.
We wanted students to be a part of the process, the whole pathway through there.
I offered to go to each sculpture department on each PCC campus and talk about a little bit about the project and how it came about, the history about it. Also for the students to give a little bit of a glimpse of how you get involved with public art.
That's what I was thinking too, and I just
The
wanted to see
biggest
a
challenge
video.
to how to put the glass in.
One of the really neat things that we saw in Nikki's proposal was her description of her development as an artist, her, for example, learning to weld at the Rock Creek campus, and developing as an artist and a teacher and someone who is very much of and for the community.
This here is a scaled model of the parts of the number 50, and they vary in size from 4 feet to 8 feet to 10 feet in real size. This one is made with about 18-inch in between, so it will be just enough to walk through. It's almost like a gate. This one here will have the height of the glass the same as a chair, so somebody can sit in it. The reason why I use glass in my sculptures is I love the color of it. With plate glass, which is the same as window glass, it gives this almost watery kind of feel, which I really like in combination with the Corten steel, which is basically a rusty metal. It's almost like earth and water together. Those are very sharp right now, and I have to be careful not to cut myself, but I've done it many times. From start on, I wanted to do everything by myself, because that way I know how hard is it to do, how difficult is it to do, and where are the pitfalls, where can I make mistakes or prevent making mistakes. If I don't do that myself and I have somebody else do it, I never know, is it difficult? I don't know the limits. I want to know the limits of my materials personally with my experience, so I can use that experience in the future to push the boundaries. Today, May 16th, 2012, we are here to finish the sculpture for the unveiling, which is happening in 2 days. It's going to be the final celebration of the 50th year anniversary. I feel very strongly that there's a very big need for PCC to be around. And I feel if I only look back now 50 years from here back and see how it started and what we have already now, it's amazing. Where are we going to be in 50 years? I am Nikki Falkenhayn. I'm the artist of this sculpture, which was specially made for the 50th anniversary for PCC.
This college really puts a lot of stock and support into the arts, that sense of community. Art enhances the community, and the community grows and creates the art. That is, in essence, what PCC is all about.